What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Clarissa Rankin, coming at you guys your live Instagram video for today. And as I wait for some people to come on, I'm waiting for CloudTrucks today. We having a live video with CloudTrucks today. All right, so let me make sure I got my time ready. Also, I want this to be clear. You can ask all the questions you want to ask. If you comment below, share the post, double tap the screen with the hearts and all of that good stuff. All right? So, let's get ready. And as I wait for CloudTrucks to come in, we're going to ask everybody, how's everybody Thanksgiving? How is everybody getting ready for Christmas, the holidays? Because it's coming up quick. There you go, CloudTrucks. There we go. All right. Hey, Gold. How are you? All right. Let me see if I can. There you go. All right. Let's see. Shut alive. It's time for CloudTrucks. Hello.
Well, how we doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
All right. Are you ready for the live today?
Of course.
All right, so if y'all don't know what time it is, it's time to have our monthly talk with CloudTrucks. Y'all know I've been with CloudTrucks now for over a month, going on 2 months, and I absolutely love it. Oh, I love that little truck. Let me see, Julian. I love it. I've been with them for a month now, and I absolutely love the company. And I love to show everybody else about how much I like about it. So today, I'm gonna let Julian introduce himself and let him tell you what he do. And we're gonna spend about 30 minutes on Instagram, and then after that, we're gonna head on over to Tickety Top. Are you ready?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, go ahead. Introduce yourself.
For everyone who doesn't know me, my name is Julian. I've been working here at CloudTrucks for the past year. So I'm on the recruitment side here to really service our drivers. That's where we're here to kind of empower them to do better. And obviously that's what our main goal here at CloudTrucks is. So happy to kind of answer any questions with y'all, keep it really mellow and everything. So happy to help here.
Yes. Now, Julian, we already got a comment saying, okay, Julian, come through.
Well, hi there.
The first question I want to ask is, what is one of the biggest requirements CloudTrucks have for newcomers that's coming into the industry for cloud?
Sure. Yeah. So the biggest requirement is work experience, obviously. So we do require 2 years of CDLA Class A experience to join us. And obviously, just like your typical job, we go through the background, drug screening, NVR check, all that good stuff. But if everything is clear, really the biggest requirement with us is just to make sure that you have that 2 years of experience.
Yes. Now, I did have a question. Somebody asked, they said they wanted to come over to cloud, but they have a felon. So do you know anything about that? Because I know some companies do hire with past felon drivers and some don't. Do you know any answer to that?
Yeah, so we do. It just depends on the time framing, right? So past 5 years, those drop off. So we don't really, if it's previous to 5 years, that's okay. But like if it's more recent, that does stay on the record. So that's kind of something that we also advise. Like, hey, if you do have that, we recommend kind of waiting on that until that kind of clears off your record.
Thank you for answering that, Julian. Am I saying it right? Julian, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Julie, okay. So many people don't like to answer that question, but you was like, nah, CloudTrucks will hire you. And look, let it fall off. We got you.
We're not here to turn on drivers. We're trying to turn around their careers here.
Exactly. Now, and the reason why I asked that is because it is a lot of people that just come out of prison or incarceration. They're looking for a fresh new start, and you don't want people to feel like intimidated by a job. You don't want people to feel like, oh, like nobody gonna hire me. No, CloudTrucks got you. Virtual trucking company. Julian, it says, do you offer leasing purchase opportunities? Like, do you have like a leasing purchase form of way you go about with cloud? Do you have that?
Yes, so we work with 3 partners currently right now. We work with OTR Leasing, Aero Truck Sales, and Crossroads as our premier exclusive partners to kind of help our commercial drivers get into tractors. We kind of already pre-negotiated with them, basically lower acceptance rates, meaning for credit checks and as well as down payments. So we kind of already pre-negotiated that on their behalf. But obviously, like any type of dealer, they do require a credit check as well as obviously some type of down payment. So we do help with introducing not only to our partners, but we also have a down payment assistance program for those people who do qualify to work with us to obviously help them get into the truck that they're looking at.
Yes, and that's good. Oh, before we even keep going, don't forget share the live and double tap the screen. What y'all thought? We got Julian in the building. He looking all handsome, got his hair slicked back. He ready for work, okay? Don't get it twisted. And also, I don't know if you've seen the comments, Julian. They said, let me see. It says, if you want to work for a great company, this is the company. Yes, Mother Trucker,
Love
Mother 1247. What they know, you better let them know. All right. And then anybody else got any questions? Now, another question I have is, like, if somebody wanted to get the truck, you said they offer how much? How much do you guys help with from Cloud?
Yeah, so our down payment assistance program is up to $5,000, depending obviously on the situations on how your application goes, but we have a cap at $5,000.
Now, don't you guys have something else on Cloud? It's on the app. It's called, I want to say it's called Flex, or I forgot the name of it. It helps you manage your money on how much, like set goals on how much your business is trying to make for this week. And then if you don't meet that goal, it helps. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, so we do have something in the app once you're signing up, like asking about your revenue goals, right? So we're trying to work with our drivers to kind of really understand how much they're on the road, like what they're expecting to make and gross and revenue and things like that. So we use obviously technology to help a lot with this. And here with our business intelligence team here is really kind of identifying what lanes make the most, what type of obviously loads, like what type of trailer types are making the most type of money per loaded mile, right? So we're looking at all these data points out there to kind of really identify how we can meet your goals that you enter throughout that first registration process with us to see like, hey, you got a goal that you want to hit. We're here to help you get that goal.
Yes. And you know what else I like about Cloud is you don't got to work yourself to death to get the money you need. Like I remember before I came to Cloud, I was working 4 to 5 days just to make that target goal of what I need. Now I can make that in one load and make that target goal of what I need, come home and still have time for my family. Now, somebody did ask a great question. What other opportunities do Cloud have other than driving? Do you know the answer to that?
Well, obviously we have 3 different products depending trying to look to do with us, right? So what's great, maybe from last conversation you had, we had launched these 3 new products, really helping owner operators with their own authority, as well as people who are just looking to kind of get instant payments for the loads that they're completing with us. So through there, we kind of really help with kind of setting them up for success in a way where, like, hey, if you're just looking to get payments through us, we have a product for that specifically. If you need help with obviously setting up your own authority and kind of really help with that as well, right? And if you're just not trying to look to deal with all that mess, right? Like there's a lot of insurance costs, a lot of headaches with dealing with brokers and setup. You always can run under our authority. So we do have a mixed bag of different products depending on what the driver is looking to accomplish with us.
Yes, and I see one question. It says, how much is trailer rental? Now, I can answer that one. When I first came over to Cloud, I came with my own truck, but I didn't have a trailer, and they helped me find one, of course. Now, my trailer rental, and I think it's kind of common for everybody else, is $225 a week, and it's through Metro Trailer, right?
Yeah. We have a few partners now. We have Metro, Extra. I think Great American is another one. So depending on the type of trailer, right, will determine the weekly cost. On average, total, it's $250 per week on average. Metros are definitely cheaper. Flatbeds are a little bit higher, right? So they're around like 300, 350, depending on the flatbed itself as well. But yes, we got trailer partners from multiple partners to obviously kind of help with the shortage. And that's like one big thing that everyone is like really feeling the pain points, right? Where there's not enough trailers to go around. So typically what we do is, right, it's like we'll get you on their trailer list, first in, first out type of situation. Once you kind of are ready to run with us, we'll put you on the list and help you get into a trailer as soon as we can.
Yes, and you know what else I like about it? I had a lot of people that come over to Cloud and in the process of coming over. And one of the guys said, he was like, he came and they told him it was going to be about 3 weeks because it's a trailer shortage. And he said he had his trailer within 3 days. I think he said like they told him that on a Friday, but on Monday he was going to pick up his trailers.
Yep.
So that was a good thing. Now, you guys do offer flatbed, right? I heard you say that about the trailer rental.
We launched this, right? So we started working on our obviously technology internally to kind of make sure that we're sourcing flatbed loads and soon to be reefer loads as well. So there's going to be more and more loads to be on our platform, which is great. Obviously, we were trying to expand to different type of trailer types, so we can really service all type of drivers on our platform.
And you know what? I can't say I like that about Cloud because you can do so much. You can have your own authority and come over and still run off the board and let you guys help with that. Now, do you know the percent they take out if they have their own authority and they want to come over and let Cloud help with the load, use Cloud loading board, use Cloud like workers for dispatching? Do you know how much the percent they take out for that?
Yeah, so for all three products, I'll give a quick rundown. So like if they're running under our authority, it's a straight right? It's a 10% leasing fee and a 5% insurance fee because we're covering the auto liability and cargo insurance. When you're running your own authority.
Now, before you go, so what insurance do they have? Like, what insurance do we have to come on board with?
Absolutely. If you're running under our authority, the two insurances that you need will be non-trucking liability or bobtail, right? When you're running the truck under your personal reasons, right? And occupation accident insurance, basically kind of like, right? Just to make sure that you are covered when you're on the job.
Okay. And then what was the next thing? So we got if you come under your authority, under Cloud authority, what's the next step? Yep.
So once you kind of go under, do the registration with us, right? At that point, you'll get an email from our hiring partner, which is HireRight. They'll go through the application process. That's your typical MVR check, drug screening, all the 9 yards, right? Once that clears and everything looks good, we're sending you the lease agreements to start working with us. At that point, we're trying to get you on the boat at that point.
Yes, and you know what? Somebody asked how long is the approval process? For everybody that I've been talking to, it's no more than 2 weeks, and everything is like shipped over fast. Like, I want to say mine took about a week.
Yeah, if it goes perfectly, it takes like 7 days, business days, just because the majority of the time is the review process with HireRight, right? They usually take 48 to 72 hours to clear all the paperwork to make sure that everything was good to go. And obviously, it depends on how fast that individual driver goes to get his drug screening done, right? But to your point, it's about a week to 2 weeks to get you from point A to point B of being on the road.
Yep. Now, what if they want to come over using their own authority? Now, I always tell people, before you answer that, I always tell people, come over and run under Cloud, because you might don't even want to have to use your own authority, because it's just like having your own authority, but you can go ahead and explain that too.
That's what the perks and benefits of working at or under our authority at CloudTrucks, right? Is that like you get all the perks and benefits of running and having your own authority without paying for it, because the high cost of insurance and obviously working with brokers and setting those up can be costly. So we try to kind of automate that for them, and they get all the benefits of being their own owner operator, right? No one's dictating you where you're running, how your schedule, like how often you're gonna be on the road. If you're gonna be local on the road, you dictate that. That's what the great thing about CloudTrucks is, that we're empowering drivers to really kind of own their own success here. And at that point, it's like the sky's the limit for them. But if you do have your own authority, we do offer a platform for that. As I mentioned before, where it's a significantly reduced cost of per rate. It's at 6% per load at that point instead of the 15 if you're running under our authority. It's just due to the fact that you're covering your own insurance costs at that point. But it's basically the same product, but one, you have your own authority, and two, you should have the broker relationships in place already, because we can't force brokers to work with you when you have your own DOT and MC number, obviously.
And you know what else I love about being over here? You can create a connection with the brokers. Like those brokers get to know you. Like they get to know you as a runner. They get to know you as a driver. They get to know like what days you like to run. And then they'll start calling you like, hey, can you drive this day? Hey, I got this load for you. They'll start sending you emails, and they'll get to the point you built that broker and driver relationship, and then you just have Cloud to make sure you process that money.
Yeah.
Now, Julian, let's talk about how CloudTrucks, because let me just say this. When I tell you CloudTrucks gonna make sure you get your bread, they're gonna make sure you get your bread. So let me tell you what just happened to me a couple weeks ago. I went to a stop and I sat there for 7 hours. When I tell you, I think his name is Mr. Robert. Mr. Robert wasn't playing with him about my detention pay. He was not playing like, no, run her that money. Then they said, wait 15 to 20 days. When 20 days came up, okay, we were at 15, we done had 20. Where my driver money at? They was not playing. But I do love about you get paid. Go ahead and tell. I'll let you tell the rest.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell them.
If obviously important flow is very important in this industry, right? So
yes.
We try to make it a point to get you the money as soon as possible, where typically other places, they're waiting a week, bi-weekly, even a monthly schedule to get paid out, right? So we understand that if you're on the road, things happen, you need cash flow. So our prerogative here is to make sure that you're getting paid as soon as you can. So right when you proof of delivery through the app, right, we verify it. Usually it takes us a couple hours, if that, like depending on how busy you are that day, but you're getting paid that same day, usually within the first few hours that you submit that load proof of delivery with us. Yes,
and you know what? I can honestly say that has been so phenomenal as a driver. I have never been a part of a system. As soon as I drop, within an hour, I hit it, ching-ching, like, okay, thank you. We
great.
did that, you know.
These payers, right?
Yes, it's like, ching-ching. And another thing I like about it is, so say if it was a big money load and I wanted half of the money, like a cash advance, then once you get loaded with that load, then you can automatically ask for a cash advance. And then they do take out 1% off of that. But you can still get that to help run the load for fuel. You can still get that to help if you need to send something back home to your bank account, to your family, or put on your CT. You can still have that money. And you get that within a couple seconds also. So yes. I do like that. And a lot of companies do not do no, they don't do that.
We understand when you're on the road, hey, things happen. Emergencies happen where you kind of need cash fast. And obviously, if you're on a load, that's a great feature about us. Like, we'll do a cash advance. You just request it through the app. You can request up to 50% of the load's value. So if it's $1,000 load, right, you can request up to $500, and then boom, it gets accepted, and you got that money in your account to utilize for whatever need that you need at that point.
Yes. Now, the only thing I had to get used to is getting it to that cash, the CT card. That's the CloudTrucks card. And then you can leave it on your card, or you can transfer it to your bank. And it does take about 2-3 days to go to your bank. But if you leave it on your card, you can swipe that card as much as you want. But if you go to an ATM with that card, you can only take out $300 a day. Now, I do know that, but it's okay. As long as that money there, we don't care how it come off, as long as we
Absolutely. And the thing is here is, like, it's fast cash, right? Like, you want the money as soon as you get the job, and that's kind of our prerogative there, and to keep you obviously on the road and get the cash flow going as well.
Yes. Now somebody did ask, do CloudTrucks have fuel cards? But I'll let you talk about that because I know I don't have one through Cloud.
Sure. So that same CT cash card that you mentioned, right? So it's we actually have embedded partners as we grow with our partnerships. So currently we have 2 partners right now, Pilot and Love Stores for truck maintenance. So on average, this is about 10% discount. Just show them the card that you're working CloudTrucks. It's kind of a simple way for them to see that, hey, we have this partnership with them already, so they'll get that discount. And our second partnership is with Road Ranger. That is for a gas discount, fuel discount. So that is usually 20 cents a gallon discount. And obviously, still pretty young company here, but we're growing with partnerships. So as we grow, we have more partners embedded with that card. So whenever you use that, you'll have those discounts available to you.
Thank you so much, Julian. I mean, so awesome. Now, I want to say, is somebody in the chat? I want to say, I think it's Mother Trucker. He just now came over the Cloud from my video we did last month, the live we did. He came over the Cloud as a flatbed driver, and can we let him kind of tell his experience on how he feel about Cloud so far?
Absolutely. Love it.
Okay. Let me add him in. Oh, hold on. Do y'all want to hear about his experience? Let me know. Put a truck in the comments. If you want to hear from somebody else, we're going to take about 5 minutes just to hear his experience from Cloud. Put some trucks in the comments because I want to say he just came over. He only been here for about a month. So put some trucks in the comments. If we get about 20 trucks, we're going to bring Mother Trucker in here so he can tell us how he like Cloud. Okay, let's see. Somebody said, heck yeah, yes. Hey, Gabrielle. Yes, okay. Trucks in the comments. Let's see. Trucks in the comments. Let's see if we can find them. All right, let's see. Make sure we have some light on. I hope so. I'm pressing the button.
Yo.
Hello.
How's it going?
How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm just over here chilling with my daughter. We just got done going to this little dinosaur quest thing today. Mind you, I love Cloud. Like it's so easy to find loads going anywhere I want to go.
Yes.
The pay, that's one of my favorite things is the pay. I'm not gonna lie. They're getting paid the same day. They're getting paid, getting half of the load. Half the time I calculate my fuel. Like if it say I gotta drive 300 something miles, I'll do 300 something miles divided by $3.49. It tell me how many gallons I need, and that's exactly how much I put. I don't use no more. Most of the time, I'm walking away with at least 60% of that money in my pocket without having to spend it. All of it in fuel. So
yes. Now you are on what side of Cloud?
I'm flatbed. I was the second flatbed driver they hired.
Let's go. Now, do you like it?
Oh, I love it. I mean, I've always loved. I thought I was gonna hate flatbedding, but I was like, man, I'm tired of sitting in this doggone truck, and so I got in a flatbed a while back. I went to Jordan. I've been at Blair, CRST, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I tell anybody, hey, Cloud Truck, where it's at.
I know, ain't it? Now, how do you like the communication here at Cloud?
Oh, I mean, it's too easy, support on Mondays. Support be a little hectic on Mondays, but they will get back to you. I remember when it's Gabby. That's my girl right there.
Yeah, Gabby is sweet.
Like when I first joined, Gabby was like, man, Sean's a little mean, through text messages, and I guess, I come off a little blunt. But then when I called her, she was like, you're just the sweetest guy ever. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I was ready to work. But they got me in like that. So, it was quick. And, I can't say, man. I wrote everybody happy Thanksgiving, everybody's number that I had, Gabby got back with me a couple of days later. She was like, wow, that was, thanks for thinking about us. I'm like, yeah, no doubt. I love this company. Appreciate y'all hiring me.
Yes. Even somebody just messaged me, and I forgot their name. They just messaged me and said, hey, I see you ain't been running all week. Are you okay? But I took a week off with Joey for a vacation. And I said, I'm okay. It was like, well, happy Thanksgiving. We just want to check on you. You're not going to get that respect nowhere else.
Logan, the guy who recruited me, yeah, he wrote me the other day. You know, he know I got prior military background. He was like, "Hey, soldier, get out there and make that money."
Oh,
I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm on it, man, I'm on it." So, I told him, you know, I'm about to start making videos. I hit my gross easy, at least off of 2-3 loads a
me
week.
too.
Like, and my gross is set at like 6 grand.
Yep.
So, and that's just an easy one. I know for a fact about 2 weeks ago when I was running, I was just going back and forth from Alabama to Texas. Well, maybe I hit some Georgia, then went back to Texas. But off of 3 or 4 loads, I grossed like 9,500.
Dang.
So
That's
yeah, I don't
good.
play. Like I get it done. I that's the thing I love about flatbed. See, you know, y'all box fans, you know, y'all like to sit on docks. I can't do it. I can't do it. I gotta
Well,
get low and I gotta go.
it works. It works for me because I do a lot of my videos and things like
Yeah.
that. And I meet my target goal every single week. And the
Oh
only way
yeah.
I don't meet it is if I decide I got an interview or I got to be home or something. Other than that, it's so easy to meet it. Like,
Yeah,
and I don't
that's
go
the cool thing.
nowhere. I don't go. I only run between 15. Less than. I haven't ran no more than 1,500 miles since I've been here. Like I
Oh, I
just
do more than I like going back and forth from Alabama to Texas. That's my that 20. That's my run. I mean, I like
really.
that run. I love Texas. Texas is my favorite state. You know, so I live in Alabama, but I like to go to Texas. So back and forth, it ain't no thing. You can go to Dallas. I go to Dallas on the whole clock. So you know, I be there that
Yeah.
night, drop that load the next morning, get loaded the next day, drive back to Alabama. And that's it.
Mine
But
is I'm in Charlotte, so mine is Virginia, South Carolina, so mine is 85.95. Money, 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 money,
that's what
all day. Yep,
that's what my other buddy do. The first flatbed truck driver they got over there. That's all he run 95 up and down.
yep, yep. And it's so easy to find the lane because on CloudTrucks, well, on the app, when we use the CloudTrucks app, you can like pick it out. Like it comes out every week around the same time.
Oh,
Now, I can say this. Oh, well, let me say
no,
this.
no, no.
You can go to like say if you know somebody that has a broker. Now CloudTrucks will allow you to use that broker. Ain't that right, Julian?
Yeah, so we accept external loads. So you just need the rate con. So like, don't feel like you're pigeonholed to the loads that you find on our
Yep.
platform. It's always fine. Send us the rate cons, and we'll get you set up.
Yes. Now what were
Yeah,
you
that's what I
gonna
do
say?
like. That don't that's the thing I do like. I use Truck Stop for my finding all my loads. But the cool thing is they're integrating Truck Stop onto the cloud app. And you know, the cool thing about cloud is if you got an issue and you try to make something better, all you gotta do is just give them that information, and it might take them a couple months, but it's gonna be on that cloud app eventually.
Oh yeah, love the feedback, right? Like we're here to like obviously put drivers first here. So we're trying to empower you guys, whatever tools that you guys want to kind of make your lives easier. We're gonna focus on that. So
Yeah.
that's our goal here.
And you know
Yeah, I'm
what
not
else?
gonna lie, it's great.
I like it too because you're not limiting our money. A lot of companies like they want to stop your money flow right here. No, Cloud lets you make as long as that clock and you're legal and you can run it, is letting you run it. Like so I love that. Well, thank you so much, Mother Trucker,
Oh
for
yeah,
being
no doubt, no
for
doubt. Thank you
coming
for having me. I
for
love it.
coming
I
on
love it. I'm glad I
today.
can say something.
Now I want to see if, now what we're gonna do. We're gonna head on over to Tickety Top, and that's a bigger audience. And we're gonna
Yeah,
talk
I
to them
got
for a little bit.
55,000 followers over there. You got like 5 million.
No, I don't. But I would love, but if we can try to get you on over there. I think you would have to go live, and then I have to approve it. But about 30 minutes in, let's try to get you. I mean, about 20 minutes in, let's try to get you over there. You want to do that?
That's fine with me. I ain't got nothing to do besides hang out with this little girl. But you know, she busy
Uh-oh.
on ABC Mounts. She ain't paying me no attention.
Okay, well, let's try to do that, and I'll meet you over there. And now I'm gonna let you go, but I'm gonna stay on 1 second with Julian.
All right, have a good one.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
Bye-bye. See you, Julie.
Now, okay, y'all, it's your girl Clarissa Rankin, and we just did our full monthly live with
Julian from CloudTrucks.
yes, Julian from CloudTrucks. It's been so awesome doing this. Like this, we started this last month, and I've been waiting. I wait for this because it's so good to let other people know what a great trucking company and great virtual trucking company you guys are. We got so many people coming over. Last month, Lock Power, her husband came on. Now they're officially on with Cloud. You guys was able to help them with financing their truck and so much more. So it's going so good with letting other people know, like, we're a family and you guys respect us and you want us to make money and you want us to grow. So I love it.
Yes, and I love that having drivers on our platform just like yourself, right? Obviously spread the kind words and all that as well. And we're, again, here to put our drivers first, and any way we can make you guys' lives easier, we're here to do that.
Now, let me say this before we go. Name another trucking company going to have a live like this. Julian, they can't name another trucking company.
Nope. No.
Not another. What other trucking company?
It's better for us because hey, if you're not in the CloudTrucks crew, then you better start looking around and look to join us.
Thank you. All right, before we go, say it loud and say it proud. Head on over to TikTok and watch this live video with Julian from CloudTrucks, your girl Clarissa Rankin, and another new add-on addition to CloudTrucks is doing FlatBed on Tickety Talk at Clarissa Rankin. Say it loud, say it proud. It's Truckers Life, baby. Peace out.